it was in the maybe early to mid 80s. And we had gotten a newspaper, and we'd been hearing about this HIV thing on the news periodically, but they wouldn't give it much time on the news.
The National Centers for Disease Control in Atlanta today released the results of a study which shows that the lifestyle of some male homosexuals has triggered an epidemic of a rare form of cancer.
But then it came to the West Coast. Suddenly it's no longer an East Coast disease.
Researchers are now studying blood and other samples from the victims, trying to learn what is causing the disease. So far, they have had no luck.
It was as if, oh my God, he died? He died? What is this? And then we saw our first patient, I don't think I mentioned this before, who had developed Kaposi's sarcoma.
Many victims get a rare form of cancer called Kaposi's sarcoma. Others get an infection known as pneumocystis pneumonia.
He died before we left New York. We did get tested in 1986. We went together. And it was 2 or 3 weeks before we got the results. And my head went right to, oh shit, I'm gonna die first. It's been a long time ago. Everyone that went in there seems like they came out with the same results as what Martin and I came out with, and that was that we were positive. We had the virus in our systems called HIV. There's a lot of silence. There's a lot to process when you finally find out you have a virus in you that's going to kill you. I think that I probably fell in love with Martin the day I met him. Martin and I were 24 years together as partners. We had our individual lives, but we were connected. We were best friends. Our birthdays were a day apart, same year. When we started out, this was not in the contract. I said, what's that? He said, dying of a disease called AIDS. I said, well, when we started out, HIV didn't even exist yet as far as we knew. So how could we have planned that? And I said, I can't do this life anymore. My life was crumbling. And Chicken Soup Brigade also came into play about this time in my life. And that's the only support I had. Thank God for Chicken Soup Brigade. They've been my lifesavers because I've had numerous other problems with my health. Cancer, finally colostomy. I've had hep C. I get more out of chicken soup because I'm getting something to feed my body and keep me healthy. They would help me with my laundry needs. Some of the volunteers would absolutely go above and beyond what the foundation told me that I would get, just because they were nice people and they cared. And they showed me an element of love that taught me a lot of things about life right now. They'd come and sit and chat with me, and sometimes I'd fall asleep while they were there, and that was okay. If I needed anything different in my diet, for instance, they had nutritionists who could come, and they did prepare my meals. I get prepared meals even today, but sometimes they have to do mine a little bit different because I have unique needs that not everyone has. I wouldn't be able to have the mental attitude I have. I know my food's going to be provided. I can rest. Would I survive without them? Probably not. That's how serious that is to me. And once again, I say, yeah, that's because Chicken Soup Brigade's done so much for everybody in the community, not just gay people, not just people with AIDS. If you're sick and you need them, they're there for you. All you have to do is ask, and they'll be there.